What's up, dudes? This is my weekly Foos recap video. I played a couple tournaments this week. On Friday night, Sean Chenard had a bunch of people over his house. Maybe there was like 20-ish people there. And he ran at least a couple tournaments. We left after the first two. So they ran a singles tournament and a Bring. And the Bring was interesting because it was a Roto Bring. So that was kind of a fun format. Singles, I won it. I ended up playing 4 matches. I had to play Jay Junkin, Brian Bennett, Fuad, and Sean. So that went pretty well. Some of the matches were pretty tough. Fuad got off to a real hot start on me, and he's been blocking me really good lately. But luckily, I was able to turn that one around and win it. And then same thing with Sean. He was up on me a little bit in the first game. I came back and won that match. I don't think I lost a game the whole tournament, so that was pretty cool. So that was good. We don't get to play a lot of singles around here, so I was really happy that Sean had that singles tournament with a decent amount of people in it. It was single elimination as well, so kind of a short tournament. They had 2 tables at his house, so single elimination, just kind of try to keep the time the tournament took to a reasonable amount. But that was really fun. And it was cool. Sean had everybody over. Thanks, Sean. I had a blast. It was a really nice setup. He had food catered in, and it was just a really nice. It was a great night. It was a lot of fun, and the house was nice. Everything was nice setup. There's places to sit. There's music. He had food. He even made these little nice cards for everybody. So I thought it was really great. So thanks for having everybody over. That was a fun time. So that was Friday night. So yeah, singles, I won it. Then we played Roto doubles. I played with Beth. And it was disappointing, man. Beth played really good. Beth passed like super great. We did really good. First match we played Chris and Bob. I had 2 shots to win the match. Missed them both. Just really disappointing. And I probably could have taken my time better on those possessions as well. So I was really disappointed in how I played in the Roto. Beth hasn't been playing as much lately. She's kind of just been out of it, which is fine. Foosball kind of comes and goes. You know what I mean? I've been kind of thinking too, like, am I going to take some time off at some point? And I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I've been playing so much Foosball and recording all these videos and stuff. Like, it is a lot, I got TKO coming up this week. So, it would be a logical time to take a little time off after that. But then again, maybe just go hard and just keep playing every week and just can't stop, won't stop. We'll see how it goes. Kind of depends. If I go to TKO and absolutely get destroyed, then maybe my spirit will be broken and I will stop playing for a little bit. If I go there and dominate, then maybe we're off to the races and I'm looking at whatever the next tournament is and scheduling my next big tournament. So it could literally go any way. I have no idea. But yeah, the Roto Bring, Beth played really good. I thought she blocked really good. She did everything she needed to do to win, but we lost to Chris and Bob. Like I said, I had 2 shots to win the match. Real bummer. And then the next match, we played Brian Bennett and Danny Summers. And Danny played great. He just shot really well. They just played tough. So we lost that match as well. 2 in barbecue. And got home nice and early, which was sweet because I thought we might be out super late, and I need my beauty sleep. So that was that. Then Saturday night, I played the Bring with Sean, which was great because I wanted to get a little warm up in before TKO. Unfortunately, I didn't play as good as I was hoping. It kind of sucked. I had some stuff going on during the day, and I was running kind of late, so I couldn't make the draw, which is always a bummer because I like to play the draw first just to get warmed up and stuff. But yeah, I played the Bring. I just didn't think I played that great. We got second place. We had 2 matches against Chris and Bob. Both matches went to Meat Nut, 4-4 third game. And yeah, I just couldn't get it done, man. I think I had shots in both matches. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I don't know. I just didn't play as good as I needed to. My 5-bar looked a little sketchy. I thought I shot pretty good on Bob, like in the second match. But, didn't get it done. So that's a bummer. I was really hoping to win that one. And also just, I wasn't sure, like, what I should do. It's kind of interesting. Like, when you have when you have a partner, like you're a forward, you have a partner that's a goalie. The one, like, you don't have the flexibility of switching, but the benefit is that you don't have the flexibility of switching. You know what I mean? Like, cause like if I play with like Beatty or something, you know, he's just gonna play Pitts the whole time. It's like that's the way it is. I got to figure it out up front, and if I don't, we're gonna lose. You know what I mean? When I play with Sean, I feel like me and Sean can play both front and back, which is great. But then the question always is like, do we switch right now? You know, after every ball, like, should we switch? You know, I drop a pass. Should we switch? I miss a shot. Should we switch? I don't know. It's kind of tough to figure out. It adds a little bit of complexity to the story. So, and I felt like I wasn't playing quite as good as I should have on Saturday, and maybe we should have switched more. But you know, we didn't end up switching that much. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Overall, it was kind of a bummer. I did shoot pretty good against Chris and Bob, but my passing wasn't quite as good. So anyway, ended up losing that tournament. But came out on top money-wise this weekend by a tiny bit. So that's always good. And yeah, we're going into TKO this week. Last week I played with Ron, or was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was last week. Played with Ron recently in a Bring Your Partner, and I played a lot of goalie. So actually, I got those matches. I haven't done the commentary on those matches yet, but I did upload them to YouTube privately, and then I emailed them to Brandon Moreland, and I'm going to get another coaching session from Brandon, because I was hoping to just have him take a look at my defense stuff when I'm playing goalie, and just say, like, what do you got, man? Do you have any tips for me? I'm sure he does. I don't know what they are. Just same as my forward game. I had no idea what he was going to say, and he did have some good ideas for me that I think, have made an improvement in my game for sure, and have helped me think about what I'm doing a little bit better. So I did want to get one session in with him on defense specifically, mostly just to see, like, are there any like just big problems that I'm just not even seeing right now that I can close up before a TKO. I'm not going to make like a huge, there's not going to be like some huge things, but there might just be like this or that I haven't been thinking about that can make a bit of an improvement. So I'm going to do a session with Brandon tonight late, and we'll see what comes out of it. I think that'll be cool. I've been meaning to make a video talking about some of the stuff that me and Brandon talked about in the coaching thing. Haven't had a chance to yet. And this week I'm going to be pretty busy. We got league on Wednesday as well. So our first week of league, we had a bye first week, so we didn't play last week, but I'm playing in the league here in Detroit with Beth, and we're playing our first one Wednesday. So that'll be good. I'll get a little more warm up before a TKO. And then Thursday, we're driving out. So probably in the afternoon, I'm driving out with Sean. Me and Sean are playing Expert Dubs and Pro Dubs. I'm playing Open Dubs with Steven Darby. And that's all the partners I got. So we'll see if I play anything else. Or, I mean, honestly, that's going to be 5 events. Is going to be a lot of events. If I end up just kind of chilling the rest of the time, I don't really have a big problem with it. I bought some new GoPro stuff. I bought a new camera or a battery pack. I got this big old battery pack, and my GoPro kind of straps on top of it. So I bought another one of those, and I'm basically just going to rotate them out. So when one runs out of juice, I'll run up to the room, grab the other one, plug it in, and try to keep my stuff charged up over the weekend. It's a challenge. Those things literally takes like over 24 hours to charge that thing. So if I have 2 of them, I figure I can probably rotate them out and be pretty good. I also got a gigantic micro SD card. It's tiny little micro SD card. The one I have right now is 256 gigs, which is like freaking huge. But I bought one yesterday. It's 1 terabyte. Now, I mean, I don't know if you're like a computer nerd like me, and I don't really consider myself that much of a computer nerd, but 1 terabyte on this tiny little micro SD card is just freaking insane. So anyway, that's like it's basically like 4 times as big as my card I used today. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Because right now it is kind of a pain. Like after every couple tournaments, I have to like go through and get all the matches off of there and chop them up and stuff like that. It's like a big hard drive space issue and all that. So now with the whole weekend, I'm not going to bring my laptop and do a bunch of editing and stuff during the tournament. Although I have considered it. But I probably won't. But I want to make sure I get all the matches recorded and everything. So now I should have plenty of space to get all my matches recorded. And then I'll have plenty of stuff to do commentary on and analyze when I get back. So, yeah, man, I guess that's about it for today's update. Won the singles tournament, did okay in the Bring this weekend. It's always a little bit disappointing. I mean, me and Sean played one a few weeks ago. We won it. TKO's coming up. Obviously, you want to win the tournament you played before TKO. Duh. You know what I mean? I could have played better. It's a bummer. You always want to play as good as you can. So, hey, man, I tried. Sean had a good attitude about it. And, TKO, same thing, dude. I'm going to try my very best. Am I going to win this event? Am I going to win that event? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? What I will tell you is, number one, I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to try to focus. I haven't been practicing really, but I have been playing a lot. I've been playing essentially like 2 tournaments a week infinitely, over the last like few months, just without fail. I've mostly been playing the Friday night at Grady's, Saturday night up at Bebo. And obviously I'm doing all this commentary and stuff, which I think has really helped my game out a lot. Some of the stuff I've noticed I've really cut out have just been some of the stupid crap I used to do. Like, I haven't been dinking as much, although I have a feeling that's going to come back in TKO because people just won't be looking for it right away. So prepare to get dinked. At this point in this video, the way these videos work too is like the retention on these videos is like the average view time is like 3 minutes. This video will probably be like 20 minutes. So basically, if you're watching it, it's like you and one other person watching this video. So I'm not too worried about giving away my secrets or anything, but I have a feeling I'll be able to dink some people and get some sweet points out of that. That would be badass. Singles, I haven't been hacking as much either, so that's kind of a problem. I'll probably try to practice my left hook a decent amount when I get there. Just sit there and drill it. It'll probably come back fine, I'm hoping, because I'll probably need to use that in singles. But I do have a slightly different perspective on singles now, just because normally I don't have any 3-bar. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I'll go to these tournaments, and my 3-bar will just be the worst 3-bar that you've ever seen in history. And I'm not saying it's good right now. Honestly, Saturday it felt the worst of any recent week. It kind of sucked. I just was misexecuting. I just had some major problems with my 3-bar. But in the past, it was like way, way, way worse. And I basically, like, especially in singles, I would just rely on all my 5-bar hacks. And I would just win matches. I would win matches, like, not score a 3-bar. You know what I mean? I would just be like all 5 bars, all this sneaky crap. And I definitely am going to bust out that sneaky crap, but it does feel good that I might actually just be able to pass and score and play kind of straight up, if I have to. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I don't know what's going to happen in singles. I don't know what's going to happen in doubles. I do know that I have some good partners in doubles, so I'm looking forward to it. I think in all 3 events, am I going to win open doubles? Probably not, you know what I mean? But hey, we can make a good run at it. We can definitely beat some people down. For sure. Hey, if the stars align, could I win open doubles? Sure, why not, dude? I can pass on everybody. My 3-bar has been pretty good. If the sky opens up and sun just shines on me with all the goodness of slop and all the goodness of hitting the ball perfectly, could it all come together? Of course it could. But certainly in expert doubles, have a pretty darn good shot. Pro doubles, as far as I'm concerned, got a pretty good shot in that too. So I'm looking forward to those 2 events. I'm looking forward to singles. I'm really looking forward to open singles. I've been doing pretty good in open singles recently. I hate championship format. I think it's stupid, but also it doesn't affect me that much in open singles. We're talking like if I were to get back to 3rd place in open singles, pretty good result, you know what I mean? Will I complain? You better fucking believe I'd complain if I got back to 3rd in open singles. Like, give me a shot at that title. But, if it did happen, that would be an amazing result and the best result I've ever seen in open singles ever. So, the likelihood of me, if it affecting me, is extremely, extremely low. You know what I mean? So, it doesn't really matter that much. So, but yeah, man, I'll give it a shot this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I've prepared a decent amount. I should have practiced a little bit more, But you know, I essentially never practice, and I have been playing a ton of tournaments. So, and like I said, doing all the commentary and watching my matches back, it's helped me eliminate the dumb stuff, like the dinks when they're not there, the back wall pass, shooting the aerials. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to see a lot of that for me. Knock on wood, maybe you will. But, I mean, I think in general, you're probably not going to see that much stuff like that from me. I'm going to play kind of a more straight-up game. And, you know, overall, hopefully I do okay. But don't know until you get there. So, the other thing is I'm going to be just straight up sober. So watch out, dude, because I don't know how many, you know, pretty much every single tournament, I'm fucked up in some way. You know what I mean? If I'm not drinking and smoking, I'm at least smoking. This time I'm not going to do anything. I'm basically just going to get to bed, get some sleep, get in the gym in the morning, eat some breakfast, and be ready to rumble. So that is huge, dude, because that doesn't always happen with me. And, you know, I should be on top of my game from that perspective physically. You know, I've been in the gym. I'm physically fit enough. I'm not going to, like, have any problems as far as that type of thing goes. Like, day 2, day 3, like, soreness and, like, muscle. You know, like, my shoulder's not going to be killing me. Like, I'm going to feel good all weekend. I can pretty much guarantee it. So, as far as all that stuff goes, I'm in really good shape. So, yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there at TKO. If you, you know, if you watch these videos and you want to come up and say hi, I'd appreciate it. I'd really like to talk to you. Maybe I'll do some interviews there. I don't know how. It kind of depends on how I'm going to feel. I don't know what I'm going to do at TKO. I think it'd be fun to, like, interview some people. I think it'd be fun to stream some other matches. I don't know how the streaming situation is going to be. It really depends on Wi-Fi. If I'll be able, you know, maybe I'll be able to stream all the time. Maybe I won't be able to stream at all. I just have no clue. It really depends on how the Wi-Fi situation is. So we'll see how it is when I get there. But regardless, I'm looking forward to it. And that's about it that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. You know, hit like, drop me a comment, and you know, hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. That subscriber count goes up so slow. So if you do it, I would really appreciate it. And thanks, guys. I will see you at TKO this weekend. I'll probably stream this Wednesday as well with our league matches, but obviously the big stuff this week is going to be TKO. First big tournament I've played in some time. Did play the Michigan State tournament, but honestly, I wasn't playing a ton of foosball before then. So, you know, I've been playing way more and doing all the commentary and stuff over the last few months. So I'm pretty ramped up to play a big tournament now. So I'm excited. We'll see how it goes. Sean, thanks for playing with me and driving down with me and rooming with me. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Sean on the way there and in the room and all that stuff. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, thanks, guys. I will see you at TKO this weekend.